So welcome to your weekly Tarotscope. We're going to get started in just a second. If you're new here, excuse me, we get together every Monday and Friday. I draw cards for each day of the week, Monday through Thursday, and then Friday is going to be on Friday through Sunday, okay? We get together every Monday and Friday at 9:30 a.m. Central Standard Time, so put it on your calendar. Feel free to ask questions. This is a collective reading, but you can ask questions about tarot, numerology, life and relationships, spirituality, all those things. Feel free to ask questions, but yeah, this is a collective reading, okay? Good morning. Hey, Anne. I've missed you being on the live. Good morning, good morning. So, okay, first what we're going to do is we're going to cleanse and rebalance the heart chakra, okay? Then we are going to get our fairy blessing for the week. And then I'm going to show y'all my new deck that I have. So also, if you see me looking back and forth, I'm looking at TikTok and Instagram, okay? Talking to both of y'all. So let's ramp up our heart chakra. Let's rebalance it. Let's cleanse it out. And let's get ready for the week ahead, okay? All you need to do is listen to the vibration. Listen to the bowl sing. Just breathe and relax. It's better if you're sitting up and you have both feet on the floor and you try to have your back as straight as possible. If you can't do that, that's okay. Just sit in the best possible position that you can, okay? And just listen to the bowl. It's only a few seconds. Take this time to yourself, okay? Here we go. Nice deep breaths. Now let's all collectively take one super deep breath in. Pick up your breath, or pick up the heaviness with your breath. Expand your lungs, expand your ribs. Pick up all the heaviness, fear, and anxiety. Now blow it out quickly. Get rid of it. You're in Austin? Awesome. Welcome back to Texas. This is your first time here? Oh, welcome. Come on in. Hang out. We'll have fun. Okay. So again, welcome in, you guys. I have been working on everything for 2025, you guys, and I'm so freaking excited for this. I have guest teachers who are going to come in and teach you. I have all kinds of things in store for 2025 for you in the small group that I'm taking throughout the year. Okay, so I'll give you more information as it develops. But yeah, you're gonna have the opportunity to walk away with up to 8 certifications by the end of 2025. So excited. Everything that y'all have been asking me for, and some. Hey, Heather. All right, so let's get our fairy blessing. What is our fairy blessing for this week? And then I'm going to show you all my new deck. Yay, Jamie made it. What is our fairy blessing for this week? A blessing of Ain. You guys, we see this card often lately. Okay, it's number 9. And I'm going to read to you what she wants to say. Whoops. Gotta go this way. Okay, here's what she wants to say. The fairy gift of physical innocence, the blessing of knowing your body is your own, a source of gladness and enjoyment. We've been getting this card. Why? And speaking of Virgo, Virgo is an earth sign, right? The earth signs have to deal with your body, okay? So this is telling you that you are free to do what you want with your body and with whom. But you need to be aware of the possible repercussions if you're sharing your body with people who are either like in a low vibration, going through trauma, deceitful people, narcissists, all of that. Because when you share your body with another person, you are absorbing their energy. So this is telling you to be aware of who you are, sharing that energy with. It doesn't even have to be like, the physical connection. It can also be somebody literally just sitting next to you in your auric field and you're in theirs, and you pick up each other's auric energy and they leave that imprint on you. And so it's kind of like you got to go take like an energy bath to get that off. Okay. So it's also about, with this new moon in Virgo rules the house of like health and daily habits and things like that. So what seeds do you want to plant in regards to new daily habits, taking care of your health, maybe eating properly, exercising, whatever it is that you need to do to really boost that that sector in your life. Okay, because it is your body. You can do whatever you will with it. However, if you're doing something negative, you're going to get negative. Okay, does that make sense? Okay, let me show you the new deck. We talked about it briefly, I think, the other day. But this is called the Baroque deck. Oh, look at the top card. We got the lovers there, right? I'm going to shuffle them, don't worry. This is not part of the reading. I just want to show it to you. Isn't it pretty? I don't recommend starting off with this deck because it doesn't have the numbers on it for you. This is going to be a deck where you have everything memorized, you know the numbers and all of that. But isn't it pretty? So we're going to use this deck today to see how it connects with us. Okay, I've already blessed it. I've already shuffled it. And I'm going to shuffle it some more. And then we're going to see what it predicts for us, what energy is coming up for us. Sorry, I had a piece of fuzz on my bracelet. And it actually shuffles pretty nicely. It's not bad, not bad. And I like it because it's gold on the outside. I'm a sucker for shiny things. I think a lot of, I could be wrong, but I think a lot of light workers like things that shine, like candles, pretty lights, shiny metallics. It could just be me because I'm a Leo. I don't know. But I'm like all about lights. I have so many lights around my home. I bought some new Christmas lights to go on my tree that are really cool and unique. I love to have candles everywhere around my home. It's just, yeah. You like crystals? Yeah. Okay, so let's see what we need to know. What is coming up for us this week? Like I said, I'm going to pull a card Monday through Thursday, and that's going to give us the energy that we have to work with. It'll give us a heads up. It'll tell us everything that we need to know. That way we can make it through the week a lot better. Okay, so the energy for Monday. We have the Queen of Swords in reverse, okay? Now, when the Queen of Swords is in reverse, it's indicating that she's feeling a little bit emotional, which is going to be normal for this new moon, okay? There's a lot of people that are feeling really emotional. I wasn't feeling emotional. I'm not. But who knows? It could be coming in the next day or two, right? So if you're feeling a bit emotional and your head's kind of like cloudy and foggy, that's okay. Just don't make any like major decisions today. Just kind of step back and realize what's going on here. Ooh, somebody's smoking. That stinks. Not here. One of y'all smoking. Put it out. Anyways, sorry, that just threw me. So anyways, the Queen of Swords, her head is just foggy because she's got so much going on. You might have these things like resurfacing because Pluto just came back into Capricorn, right? So think about where Capricorn is in your chart and also where Pluto sits too. Like what movements are happening in your life and how can this help you to move forward? Because we're going to have all of these things resurface for us to be able to be done with them once and for all, okay? So like for me, I have Venus in Virgo, right? I have Capricorn as my midheaven. So those are the aspects that I'll be dealing with as Pluto's retrograde in Capricorn, as we're dealing with this new moon in Virgo. So you just kind of see where it lies in your chart. But again, the Queen of Swords in reverse, she can be careful because she can be a little bit bitchy, okay? It could be somebody that you're dealing with or it could be you. If it's you, you need to be aware of how you're feeling. Step back, practice the pause, take your power back. Do not give it away to somebody, okay? Don't lash out at people. Like if you're in an emotional state, you have to recognize that. Like if you're getting triggered really easily, you have to recognize that And don't expect people to walk around on eggshells for you. You contain your triggers. Does that make sense? That was you yesterday? Okay. Been feeling it since Saturday. Okay. Yeah, a lot of people are feeling emotional. It's okay. All right, let's look at Tuesday. Tuesday, we have the King of Coins in reverse. Now, when the King of Coins is in reverse, it can indicate there's too much focus on the physical, but not in a good way, okay? He is overindulgent in things. He's kind of like the one that likes to show off, even though he doesn't really have much. So he'd be somebody that he's broke, but he's like trying to show up wearing all designer things. You know, he's focused on the wrong thing. So be careful what you're dealing with on Tuesday, because you don't want to join forces with somebody who's just talking a good game and is not walking the walk. There is a possibility of like losing a job, losing something material, mostly going to be like finances or something, some sort of physical loss here that can be happening. Now, this could be collectively. It doesn't have to be personal for you. It could be that we find out something of somebody of high status that has had health problems or financial issues here, okay? Sorry for all the sunlight, but it is what it is. Shines through the window. So the King of Coins, he's very Taurus energy. And it's interesting how we have both of these energies in reverse. With the new moon in Capricorn and, you know, or Pluto going into Capricorn, it's like, oh, we have all of this just like coming up, right? So here on Monday, we can think about, okay, where are my thoughts going? Are they productive? Are they helping me, or are they hindering me? You know, am I all over the place? Am I just, you know, going by the seat of my pants? Am I trying to keep up with other people because that's what they're doing? You know, what am I doing? Let me see if I can fix this. Hang on. There we go. That's better. Okay. Now I can see y'all. So it's like, where are my thoughts? Where are they leading me? And then on Tuesday, we're like, okay, what am I doing with my physical body? What am I doing with my resources? Am I investing in my resources, or investing my resources into what's going to bring me a return? Or am I just spending on things just because I feel like I need to keep up with the Joneses? Does that make sense? This is also the last time any of us or anyone we know will ever see this transit. Yeah, thank God. Honestly, I'm over it. Like I said, Capricorn in my midheaven, everything that I've told y'all about, you know, since my divorce and all of that. So like in 2008, my last child was born. After that, it was like divorce, and it was like rock bottom, high, rock bottom, high. It just kept going like that, especially with my career, you know, because I had to reestablish myself. And so yeah, Pluto being in Capricorn is like, oh, hell, right? But this is the last time it's going to do that. So things are going to get a lot easier for me, as they already have, right? So look where Capricorn is in your chart. Uranus also just went retrograde within Taurus. There we go. There we go. So yeah. Okay, let's look at Wednesday. Wednesday, we have a much better energy. We have the Page of Coins. Look how pretty these cards are, y'all. And this is gold on here too. It's shiny on here too. So anyways, the Page of Coins, what is that? It is a message of good things are coming, okay? Pages are always young people, messengers, apprentices, right? So this is a message of something good is coming. So if you've been waiting on a job offer, Wednesday is most likely the day that you're going to get it. If you're wanting to learn, learn something new, Wednesday is a great day to get started. Okay, so it's like we had this energy to kind of thrust you into like self-realization, self-examination, that kind of thing. And then Wednesday is like, okay, now we're learning. Now we're starting from scratch. Now we're getting down, you know, building a solid foundation, and we're going to figure out how we want to move forward from here. Okay. Let's see. Thursday. Ooh, Wheel of Fortune day. Look at that. Okay, see? I told you, better things are coming. Wheel of Fortune means that a cycle is turning in your favor, okay? It's telling you that no matter what you think is happening outside of you, whatever's going on inside of you is what is making the wheel turn, okay? Because there are laws to the universe, right? This is why we have the fixed signs around the Wheel of Fortune because they are what's fixed in the universe. They're like, this is universal law. This is what is. And then you turn these cycles within those laws. Does that make sense? So the Wheel of Fortune is like, it's a good day for forward movement. It's a good day for luck. I don't believe in luck per se. I believe it's more so of alignment, right? Which is why we have the Wheel of Fortune. But this is a good day on Thursday, okay? So if you want to really start something new, if you want to invest in something, I'm not a financial advisor. You do things at your own will. What I mean is invest your time, energy, resources on what you know to be right for you, okay? But yeah, you can expect some forward movement on Thursday, and it's all for your benefit. Now, understand that sometimes it might seem like it's not for your benefit, but it is. I'm telling you, you'll see it in hindsight if it's something that feels like it's scary, okay? Does that make sense? Y'all with me on this? We move into our new house on Wednesday. Oh, there you go. Perfect. Wednesday or Thursday. Yeah, Wednesday and Thursday is going to be the best days this week so far. Look underneath the deck. I told you there's some changes happening. We have the tower hiding underneath, okay? So when the tower shows up, it's indicating that this is like Saturn going in, Pluto going into Capricorn. This is like old structures that are not working, that never were meant to work, are going to start crumbling. So that's why I'm saying it could be personal or it could be collective that we really start to see this stuff happening. And it has to, because Capricorn also represents the patriarch. You know, we have this divine feminine revolution happening where we're balancing out the energy. And so the patriarch, the ones that are, you know, toxic, all of those parts, it can't work. Because remember, the Wheel of Fortune, we're talking about the laws, the universal laws here. And so if they're going against, it'll work for a minute and then it all has to crumble because it's just not going to work, right? You could also be experiencing some sort of tower moment yourself. But with this being underneath the deck, this is telling you that you have the opportunity to make big changes, huge changes. And you're going to experience huge changes. And they're not all going to be ones that are just like, oh, sunshine and rainbows. Okay, does that make sense? I'm in Capricorn. Something good for me? Well, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, Pluto has been in Capricorn for a long time. And so it went into Aquarius. Now it's back in Capricorn for what, until November, Jamie? Is that correct? And then it goes into Aquarius. And so we get to breathe, except for Aquarians. Sorry. So, but look behind the towers, we have the Chariot in reverse. So all of this needs to come down because it's been blocking your forward movement. Got it? So there's been these roadblocks and we got to take them down. We got to get all that stuff out of the way so you can move forward. Okay? And then we had, oh yeah, behind it, the Queen of Coins right behind it. See? It's about time you receive. You receive, receive, receive. Okay? Capricorn energy. Oh, hang on, oops. I did that backwards. Let me unhide your comment. Stupid thing does that. Let's see. Last hurrah is reaping the benefits of our hard work in Capricorn. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Absolutely. Because Capricorn, you guys, the higher degree of Capricorn is the cornucopia. That is the horn of plenty. So if you've done the work in your house that, Capricorn is governing, if you've done the work, then this Pluto retrograde is like, hey, let's tie shit up, let's finish it off, and you get to receive your blessings. Okay? So for example, I choose me because I know my chart. Obviously, I don't know y'all's. But with my midheaven being in Capricorn, it's like I'm doing all the work. You know, I've done all the work up until now. I'm putting it all together. And then in 2025, I'm making this massive academy for y'all. right? And so that is my last hurrah. This is me putting all the pieces together. And then I get to experience this just like overjoy of like everything's together. I can provide all of this to you all and everybody gets to reap the benefits. Does that make sense? So yeah, you can see things like that. I was laid off on Friday, so this is looking good for me this week. Oh man, I'm so sorry that happened. But you know what? When you're laid off, that just meant that was not the place that you needed to stay. And I'm sure a lot of people lately have been experiencing this tower moment, okay? The tower moments are not easy, you guys, but they are necessary. They are so necessary in your life because if you didn't have a tower moment, you wouldn't move. You wouldn't make any changes. You wouldn't get to where you're supposed to go. You would just be complacent and you would think this is all life is, and then that's it, right? No, you don't want that. Trust me, okay? Tower moments suck as you're going through them, but it's beneficial for you in the long run, okay? Because this is being struck down because the universe is saying it's going against these natural laws, these universal laws. It cannot stand, right? It's going against your energetic blueprint. It's going against things that they were just lessons. They were not meant to stay around for a long time. They were not meant to be fixed, okay? So what you're going to experience now is something more of a beneficial energy for you, okay? So if you're wanting to really make movement forward, Wednesday and Thursday is going to be the day. What is the midheaven? The midheaven is the top house on your chart, okay? It governs your work and your career. So there we go. Thank you for the help, Grace. I appreciate you. Okay, let's get some oracle. Find out what else we need to know. Oh, look at that. Cornucopia, you guys. I literally was just talking about this. And I pulled it out of the box and I just felt look at the bottom. There you go. There's the cornucopia. We're going to leave this out here and then we'll draw a card. Can't make this stuff up, right? You need to research your midheaven? Yeah. Do it. Monday and Tuesday. Monday is the Queen of Swords in reverse, and Tuesday is the King of Pentacles in reverse. So it's a lot more of like, if it has to deal with you, then it's more of like a retrospective type of awareness energy. Where's my thoughts? Where are, like, how are my resources doing? What am I doing, as far as like, am I trying to just keep up with people? Am I getting jealous of other people? What's going on here mentally and physically? Where am I at? And then on Wednesday, we have the Page of Coins, which is like, okay, a new opportunity, new fresh energy. Now I'm ready to learn. Now I'm ready to move. Okay. So let's see. What else do we need to know this week? Look at that. We have deceit in reverse. Okay. Thank God it's in reverse. Let me read this to you, okay? Because I love the messages in these oracle decks. Okay, I love this. Okay, receiving this card reversed puts you on notice that the deceit of the past is over or about to end. Perhaps some drama at work is being dissolved, or maybe a more open communication has developed in your personal life. Be assured that the negative and dishonest energy is on its way out, and take advantage of a new, peaceful, and open environment, one where you will be able to forge more success and greater comfort. On a deeper level, this card reverse is telling you that the period of self-deceit is over. You are now ready to see the abiding truth of your own value, power, and deserving. It may take continued effort, but your honesty with yourself regarding these truths will bring even greater value into your life. Okay? Because we can also look at, that gave me goosebumps, you guys. So freaking exciting. So the King of Coins, when it's in reverse, it can be asking you, like, how do I value myself? Where are my values lying? You know, like, what are my core values? And how am I valuing myself? How am I seeing myself? How am I treating myself and my body, my mind, my spirit, all of that? Okay? So it's like, you have to be, the only way that you're ever going to be successful in anything is being completely honest with yourself. Okay? Don't rely on somebody else to tell you, because you're the only person that knows every thought, idea, emotion, everything, intention. You're the only person that knows all of that about yourself. So you have to be honest with yourself, okay? Don't rely on other people to do it for you. When you are honest with yourself, I'm telling you, miracles happen, because you start making intentional changes. You start living life completely differently. And with this, you know, Virgo new moon, you can really see it as like a restart of like, how do I want to be perceived? You know, what is my aesthetic to my life? What are my daily habits? Like, you can be that whole new person that you've been dreaming of. You know, we have that thought, right, floating around here, and you can bring it down to the forefront. So how do I want to dress in the near future? When I imagine myself, you know, achieving my goals, how am I dressing? How am I behaving? What is my daily routine? You know, how am I taking care of my health? What am I eating? What exercise am I doing? I mean, you can really start to plan all of that out, and you can create this whole new person, but it's not actually a new person. It's who you were meant to be all along. You're just letting it live. Make sense? For the sake of my sanity, these cards are exactly the energy I need this week. Okay, good. Let's see. The heck with keeping up with the Joneses, right? I got to keep up with my higher self and spirit team. There you go. It is enough. It is enough. So yeah. Not only, I have a piece of hair tickling my arm. There it is. Not only, you know, are we doing the Academy in 2025, but also the tarot community and the tribe are getting major upgrades. Like, we're going to have monthly themes, monthly challenges. If you're in the tarot community, you're going to really start to be familiar with your deck in different aspects. In the tribe, we're going to work on all kinds of things like spirituality, setting your intentions, all kinds of like personal development, spiritual connection, and things like that. So if you aren't already in there, then check it out, okay? But the Academy is going to be where I take you through, and we're going to have different sections of classes, and at the end, you're going to earn a certificate after each one. So tarot, advanced tarot, numerology, Reiki, metaphysics, astrology, crystals. You're going to learn it all. You're going to learn it all. And then you can start building your own business where you can start bringing in, you know, 10K months or whatever works for you. So yeah, look at that, Bone Collector. This is a great energy, okay? So let's read it. Yeah, all of y'all have been asking me for numerology, for Reiki, and all of that. And so I'm giving it to you. And it's going to be a year-long commitment, okay? I have a whole schedule. We will take breaks in between classes, you know, because I know life exists and it's hard to be somewhere every week. But so I did build in breaks. But I'm still fine-tuning everything, and I will let you know when I've got it all sorted out and mapped out. And then you can get in as an early bird, okay? So, like I said on Friday, like my mom always told me, save your pennies and get ready, okay? Because there will be tuition. This is not going to be free, you guys. We're going to spend a year together. And I'm only accepting a small group, okay? Because we're going to spend so much time together, okay? All right, here we go. Bone Collector, you are whole and have everything you need within. When the Bone Collector appears, she is asking you to look closely at your circumstances to see if you're fully present or reacting out of past conditioning and unconscious expectations. Whenever we're wounded, especially when we're young, it's as if something essential is stolen from us. We adapt and accept a version of the truth that then sets us up to behave a certain way in the future when faced with a situation similar to the original event. What we know about ourselves thus becomes influenced by a perception of limitation. Isn't that the truth, right? When you're a kid, you're such a sponge. And you just believe everything that you're taught, right? And it sets you up for these false beliefs because some trauma happened that might make you feel like you're less than worthy. You might have been born in a family that didn't have as much money, so you think there's just not enough money to go around. You have money blocks. I mean, there's so many things that can happen here, right? And it can set you up to revisit those cycles throughout your adulthood, and then you have to break those cycles, okay? It says you may feel unworthy or without courage. You may see yourself as flawed or unlovable or expect to be criticized. The bone collector reminds you that the truth is that you are a powerful being with limitless possibilities. She has kept safe what was stolen from you in the wounding and is here for you as you reclaim it now. You have everything you believe you lack, and the bone collector is your inner resource. Act as if you have what you need, and you'll find you have it after all. Anything is possible. With awareness, the wounds of the past need not define you. And that's what we were just talking about earlier with awareness. You know, if you're not aware of how you're behaving, where your speech and thoughts come from, where your emotions are going, and why they're triggering you, if you don't have awareness, then you're just going to stay exactly where you are. You're just going to stay right there. Nothing's going to change, okay? But the more you live in awareness, the more you investigate yourself, the more you're going to experience some miraculous things happening in your life, okay? I mean, that's the only way it's going to happen. So there's that. It really speaks to you today? Awesome. We do get the bone collector kind of often. I love it. I'm glad y'all are loving this. Good, good, good. Okay. What else? What else? Let's get a Kipper card. What else do we need to know this week? There we go, where there's that poverty mindset, okay? This is the block that you have to break, okay? Poverty means lack, right? It means to go without. So where is that poverty? Is it in your finances? Is it in your self-worth? Is it in your trust? Is it in your alignment? Is it all of the above? Where is your poverty, okay? So examine that this week, especially today with the Queen of Swords in reverse, and tomorrow the King of Coins in reverse. Like, where is that line? You can, inspect your thoughts and your communication today. Then tomorrow you can inspect your resources and how you value yourself, okay? Because this is telling you that that's the block that you've got to break through, is that poverty. And it all has to do with your self-worth, honestly. That's all it boils down to, is self-worth, really. That's the main thing you have to work on in life, is self-worth. Cut all the other bullshit. That's number one. All right, let's see what else. We have stars in the sky, limitless possibilities. See? You really want to start planting those seeds. And Wednesday is going to be the best day to start planting those seeds and setting those intentions. I know the new moon is today, but I don't feel like this is the best day to start doing that, right? We want it like when the moon starts kind of like filling back up, or like starting to show itself with light. That's when we start setting those intentions, okay? And this is telling you, number 51, change can happen at any time. You initiate the change. You create change, right? So 5 and 1, 5's change, 1 is creation, 1 is the self, 1 is focused energy, it's action, and then it comes to 6. 6 is nurturing. It would be connected to self-worth. It's connected to family and things that you value, okay? It's connected to love. So there are limitless possibilities that are available to you, but you have to break through this poverty mindset, okay? You're going to shatter through different glass ceilings as you go throughout your life, okay? There's not just one. You are like an onion, right? We talked about this before. You're an onion. You have many layers to you. And so when you hit one level, you're going to be like, holy shit, I finally did it. This is amazing. Like, I can't believe I'm here. Then you're going to have the push to get to the next level, right? And you're going to have these doubts. And you're like, I don't know. I don't know if that's possible. You know, it kind of scares me, gives me anxiety. I don't know if I'm worthy of that much. You know, like, okay, I got here and I'm like, feel pretty lucky, right? Like okay, I'm doing pretty good. But to go to the next level, I don't know. Am I that person? And you have to start examining those self-limiting beliefs. And then you crash through that one, right? So it's just like you're stair-stepping yourself all the way up into this place of balance, of happiness, of peace. But you want to make it well balanced. You don't want to just be focused on finances. You don't want to just be focused on relationships. You know, it has to be everything, okay? Makes sense? Oh, today's your birthday. Happy birthday. That's fun. Let's do the Queen of the Moon. I love this deck. This is one of my OG decks I've had for years. What else do we need to know? There we go. Fruition, number 37. We had another. Oh, look at that. Here's 37 and 37. Isn't that interesting? We have two different energies here. We have poverty and we have abundance, things coming to fruition. It says harvest moon. We're coming into fall season. We're coming into the time of the harvest, right? We've already had our fun in the summer. Now it's time to get serious. Now it's time to start, looking at what we experienced throughout the year. How do we want to do things differently next year? What seeds are we going to plant? What have we reaped from what we've sown before? So whatever it is that's on your mind, right? If it's poverty, it's going to come to fruition. If it's cornucopia, abundance, it's going to come to fruition. It's up to you, okay? Because 3 in numerology is communication, right? It's creation. 7 is a highly spiritual number. So whatever you're putting out there, they come together as a 10. 10 is a result of completion. Okay? So, and it's stepping you into a whole new life. Like the Wheel of Fortune's number 10 in the tarot. And that's here on Thursday. Okay? So you might see something come to fruition even on Thursday that you had planted the seeds for a while back. There's something here that's in the works, right? So, very interesting. Let's do the moonology. I mean, we'll do the moon cards. You see 37 all the time? Okay, it's telling you to watch your communication because they're listening. You love the onion analogy? Good. Look at that. That just fell out onto my table. North Node, step out of your comfort zone. The North Node is in Aries, you guys. Aries is ready to charge forward, right? I'm an Aries rising, so I get it. The North Node is wanting you to step out of your comfort zone, step into this new life saying, this is who I am, because Aries is the I am, okay? It wants you to move into action. It wants you to be independent. It wants you to arrive to who you are, to show the world who you are. And it's telling you, you have to step out of your comfort zone, which your comfort zone is this poverty, you know, because here's the thing about poverty. Most people don't have many expectations of being in poverty. You know, it's like, no one expects much of me. I don't have to do anything. I mean, it sucks. I hate being broke. I hate this, and that. But there's not a whole lot of expectations. But if I was to become successful, all of a sudden there's expectations of me. I don't know if I can handle that. I'm just too scared. And that's what keeps you stuck, right? Tell me I'm wrong. I'll wait. Tell me. Heather says, dang. I mean, right? No, you're right. See? Totally correct. That's how the mind works, okay? This is how the mind works against you. It puts you in fear. Denise. She said, please don't yell at me. I know it. You're not wrong. Okay, so here's the thing, you guys. You're not going to be put into a situation. You're not going to be led to a situation spiritually where you don't belong. Okay? Now, for me, I was always, interested in tarot and the metaphysical and the esoteric and the occult. Okay? The occult means what's hidden, right? So I was always interested in that stuff, but I was too afraid to do it because I didn't know enough about it, or I was like, this is a huge responsibility. So my mentor said, I will teach you everything you need to know. Perfect. Done. When you are afraid of something, learn about it. Then you're no longer afraid. Okay? This is what we're going to work on all 2025. You guys get ready, because once I open this academy for the enrollment for 2025, it's going to fill up, because I'm only taking a small group all throughout 2025, and I'm going to teach you all of these modalities. And you're going to have certificates in all of these modalities, okay? And then you're going to run with it and create your own six-figure business, where you get to plan your own schedule, where you get to have slow mornings, where you get to help thousands of people, okay? Where you get to do all these things, right? So if you're afraid of stepping out, you need to learn about it. Okay, do whatever it is that you need to learn. But this needs to be something that you have always felt drawn to, not just something that somebody else is doing, okay? Because I see a lot of it happening on social media, especially with like TikTok Shop and stuff like that. A lot of people are trying to do TikTok Shop, but they don't have the know-how of how to be online. They don't have the know-how of sales and sales psychology and things like that. So they would need to study that, or they're always going to be a failure at their TikTok Shop, because they don't have that in their personality. Okay? Maybe they were meant to do something else, or they need to learn about it, right? Is that making sense? So if you're afraid of stepping out into your true self, what is it that you need to learn? What is it you need to, involve yourself in so you're not afraid? Okay? How do you need to readdress yourself so you realize that, yeah, I do deserve to be in this space. I can step out here because this is what I know I'm called to do. Okay? So you have to squash those doubts by really shining light on them, addressing them, and then figuring out, okay, what am I afraid of? And let me fix this. Okay? I'm just waiting on my Rider-Waite deck. Then I'll open up the course. Oh, good for you, Tracy. I'm excited for you. I didn't see your friend get in. She missed out. That's sad. Let's see. Whoops, hang on. My son is brainstorming career ideas, and I keep telling him dream even bigger. But even I need to dream bigger than I am. Yep, I know. We have to listen to our own advice. We do. That's why I always say, like, if you're in a situation, step back and view it as like your child or your sibling or your best friend's going through the situation, and then ask yourself, what would I tell them? And then there you go. And be careful who you tell your aspirations to, because I was in a mastermind one time, And I was setting big intentions. And one gal, I think I told you all this the other day, one gal, she was like, oh, like she was shocked. And I was like, you don't need to be in this if you're, and she was like a mindset coach and whatever. And I was like, what'd you just do? You know, you just put a limit on me in your own mind. So, yeah. Oh, okay, perfect, Tracy. That's awesome. All right, what else do we need to know? We have the afterlife, okay? This card is very interesting. I like this card because it's telling you that you are never alone. Life and energy is always going. So, you know, think about the people that you've had, that you have lost, right? That have crossed over to the other side. They can help you. And it's reminding you also that you are an ongoing energy. There is information that you carry from lifetime to lifetime to lifetime, which is why you have these knowings, which is why you have these pools. It's all of this energy, and you're probably like, why am I feeling this? It's because you brought it into this lifetime. Okay, you can look at your South Node to find out more about that in your chart, or do a past life regression session. But there's so much energy surrounding you, within you, everything. And it's telling you you're never alone. You always have help, and you have so much more in here than you even imagined. Okay, than you're even willing to acknowledge, because you have this self-doubt happening, right? So you might have some divine help happening this week. Okay, be on the lookout for that. That might be what happens here on Wednesday. You know, could be something happening on the Wheel of Fortune. Also, if you're traveling on Thursday, it's good. Okay, no delays, no cancellations. Travel's going to be great. Call on the final stage is so excited. Oh, I missed the first part. I was like, okay. I've been working on a big project for me over the last several months. Tomorrow is a call on the final stages. Good for you, Denise. I'm so proud of you. Oh, that's awesome. Recently discovered I'm from Atlantis and had help figuring out through spirit. That's exciting. All of us have had so many different lives, you know, so many different lives here, other places, many different times. And that's why I get so pissed off whenever I see that one gal who says that, you know, in every lifetime you're the same person, like you're the same race, you're the same gender. No, it's not. That's such a lie, you guys. It's not even true. And just 5 minutes of research would show you that you experience lives as many different people, many different cultures, everything. And that's all because you need to, right? That helps the soul to grow, to ascend, right? We have to experience everything. And sorry, I saw a bird fly by. I thought it was a hawk for a second, but it wasn't. See, ADHD, squirrel. But you have to experience all of these different energies, all of these different lives to be like a well-rounded soul, right? If you're the same person, if you're the same gender, if you're the same, you know, everything, then you're not going to learn much. You know, you only have it through that one vision. So don't listen to people who say stupid shit like that, because it's such a lie. It's really a manipulation tactic, because her videos went from empowering to segregation. And it sucks. Here we go. Magic egg, you guys. Beginning. Something is exciting. Number 23. I'm telling you, we have the Wheel of Fortune happening this week. And this could be that egg. Okay? Your movement. Right? So number 23 is being in balance, making decisions. 3 is creation. And they come together as 5. 5 is movement. It's change. It's a pivotal moment in your life. Okay? Yeah, just because they speak from their chest does not make what they say true. Dude, seriously. Some people say some of the most ridiculous shit on these social media apps, and you have to use your own discernment. Okay? Oh yeah, we've all been here many, many times. And that's why it's like you know more than you think. You know, you have all of this energy within you. You have those past memories. You have these abilities ingrained in you. But you have to use them, and you have to trust in them. We are finally making exciting progress on our farmhouse. Spent 8 years working on the things no one sees. Yeah. Oh, I can't imagine. That would be so tedious for me. I'd be like, I need the visual changes. That's exciting, Heather. I want to do that so bad. Let's use this one. Oops. You just saw 555. There you go. Yep, change is coming. Let's see. We have the Observer, okay? Number 50. And I'll read this to you because, again, I like these oracle decks and their messages. You do not have to memorize your oracle messages, okay? You get the meanings of them, and then you can add on to it of how it applies to the reading. Tarot, you do need to memorize, okay? And like I said, I'm coming up with another way to help you in memorizing and connecting to the cards. I'm so excited for this. But it's going to take time because I have all these other things I'm trying to get ready for 2025. Okay. The Observer, patience, awareness, focus. A woman is looking through an old-fashioned camera, ready to take a photograph. She observes the landscape before her. All is quiet, all is peaceful. We don't know how long this woman has been waiting for the perfect shot. You know, photographers, like wildlife photographers, they have to be extremely patient, right? She has the patience to remain focused until the decisive moment presents itself. Strength lies in her calmness. She lives in the present and does not get easily distracted, like me, when I just see birds fly by. But this, think about this camera, right? This is like one shot. It's not a digital camera. It's an old-fashioned camera, right? So you have to sit there and you have to wait for that perfect shot, right? So this is her like waiting till the conditions are right to take action. Okay, so here's what we have as the action happening on Thursday. The conditions are perfect to take action. Here on Wednesday, conditions are perfect to move forward, to take action, to start establishing something. So when we see the Observer, you're observing your life. You're paying attention to everything that's coming in. All the things that are being said to you, all the things you've been shown, you're checking in with yourself to make sure that's what you want. So like she's going to take this picture. Is it what she wants to capture? If not, she lets it go, right? And she waits. This is how life is. So if it looks good, but it's not really what you want, you have to let it go. Okay, somebody else can go capture that. Somebody else can go take action on that. But if it's something that you really, really do want, you better take action. Okay? I hope that makes sense. Oops. Yeah, that's funny. We had the Seven of Swords just slide off the deck. That's that deceit, right? Telling yourself those lies. All right, it's 10:25. Let's do our money deck. Let's get our money message for the week. What is our money message for the week? So we have 5s, we have 3s, 7s showing up. Oh, I gotta verify myself. Hang on. It goes by fast, doesn't it? All right, let's see what our money message is for the week. We have comfort. Ooh, I don't know if we pulled this one, at least not in a long time. So let's see. There's 3 ways to resonate with this card, okay? This is your money message for the week. Number 1, though you're not exactly rich, you will be living comfortably, okay? Number 2, you're entering the most comfortable period of your life. I like that. Number 3, Your finances are in a state of balance. So think about this. If you want to be in a place where you are comfortable in your finances, okay, what do you need to do? You need to look back on that today and tomorrow. How can I be comfortable in my finances? What do I need to do to change if I'm not comfortable? If I'm in this poverty mindset, that's not very comfortable. Am I making myself, am I gaslighting myself into thinking that I'm comfortable in this poverty mindset or in this poverty life? Because you can gaslight yourself, right? Because people are programmed, oh, money's bad. Wanting all of this is bad. You should be grateful for what you have. And there's so many other people out there that are less fortunate than you, and you should be grateful. Okay, that is true. There are many other people that are less fortunate. However, that doesn't mean that you have to suffer. You're not suffering, or you're not being abundant at the expense of them. You're being abundant by growing through yourself, by growing through life, and just opening yourself up to receive. Okay, so if you're going to gaslight yourself, then you're going to have a reality check with yourself, because you can have a life where you are comfortable financially, and comfort levels is going to be different for everybody, right? Some people want to be right up here. Some people are good with right here. Everybody's different. So, let's get one of these. Some of y'all might buy a lottery ticket on Wednesday and win the lottery on Thursday. You never know. I don't even know if there is a lottery on Thursday, but again, I'm not a financial advisor. You have free will. Do as you please. Let's see. Oh, we have horse. I don't know if we've ever gotten this one. It says freedom, determination, endurance, sexual energy. Didn't know a horse was going to represent sexual energy, but okay. Horse is a very good energy, okay, for strength and endurance and loyalty, okay, and freedom. You can put a picture of a horse up in your home. Remember, your home is your 3D vision board, like Marie Diamond says, and she even says photos of horses are great for feng shui because they're great reminders of these energies. Okay, you can use this horse energy this week to establish your freedom, because everybody's desire or everybody's idea of freedom is going to look different. Okay, so you have to establish yourself as far as, okay, how would I feel free in life? Free to make your own choices, free to make your own schedule, free to do as you please, free to travel, buy things that you want, to be healthy, whatever it is. Okay, everybody's idea of freedom is going to be different. So you need to establish what your idea of freedom is. Okay. Yeah, lots of money made on those horses at the racetrack. Totally true. Will you read those words again? Yes. Freedom, determination, endurance, and sexual energy. So freedom, determination, endurance, sexual energy. Oh, you were born in a horse year. There you go. It would be good for you to have a picture of a horse then, for sure, Heather. My freedom would be not being afraid to be authentically me. There you go. And you can do that. You can do that 100%. Okay, let's do the Rebel deck. This is the sassy deck, so if you get offended easily, you might want to scroll away. It's funny to me. I love it. You have a painting of a horse. Nice. Okay, what is our message for this week? What is our message this week? You are giving too many fucks. Give 0. You are giving too many fucks. Give 0. Well, what does that mean? Stop giving a shit about what other people think or say about you. Okay? You have to work on you. It's your time to move forward. It's your time. Because look, we're leaving an 8-year soon, and we're going into a 9-year, okay? A 9-year is higher wisdom. A 9-year is the humanitarian. A 9-year is things are closing up, okay? So you got to stop worrying about what other people think, do, or say, and you focus on you, because you're stepping into a year pretty soon that is going to be of your higher wisdom. This is why I'm telling you guys, it's so crazy how the universe works and how I feel guided to do these things, because isn't that crazy how in a 9-year I'm creating the Ascension Academy. We're working on the name. I don't know if I'm going to stick with that or not. We'll see. But I'm going to teach you every spiritual modality that I know, and you're going to have all the certifications. So that's your higher learning. That's everything coming to fruition. Okay, that's the humanitarian. We're learning how to work to help other people. So there you go. So you got to stop giving a shit about what other people think. There are so many people out there just living the life of their dreams because they don't give a damn about what other people think. You know, there are people making thousands and thousands of dollars off of like TikTok Shop and things like that because they don't give a shit. They're like, here, you know, here's a product, blah, blah, blah. Here's what it does. And then people buy it, right? But obviously we don't want to only involve ourselves in consumerism that way, right? Because we don't want to put things over like health and all that stuff. But if it's a good product that works, like I bought this off of TikTok Shop. It's a dress. I freaking love it. It's comfortable. And there you go. It's in my showcase. If you want to, go get it. They have different colors. I love this dress. It's like a little, looks like a work shirt, but it's a dress. It's got these little cinch things on the side. Love it. It's simple, pretty, and there you go. So, I mean, you have to stop worrying about what other people think, and you have to start living life as the person that you want to be. And don't try to be somebody else. It's not going to work. It'll fail every time. Okay? Be yourself, and you'll succeed. All right? Felt goosebumps when you said the Ascension Academy. Oh, okay. Thank you, Grace. Thank you, Tracy. I appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, it's like kind of thin. It's like that material that like just like lays nicely. And I was like, ooh. And then you can roll down the sleeves too. So like in the fall, it'd be really cute with like some cute fall boots and maybe like a sweater over it or something like that. I mean, yeah, I love it. So you can find cute stuff like that. Read the reviews. Don't just take somebody at their word when they're selling you something. You know, use your own discernment. Like you don't even have to take me at my word when I talk to you about my tarot apprenticeship or my tribe or my tarot community or the Ascension Academy that's coming up. Use your own discernment, okay? If it doesn't align with you, it doesn't align with you. That's okay. All right? So I hope you all have a wonderful week. If you need anything else, the links are in my bio. If you're watching this on YouTube, the links are in the description. Tarot Apprenticeship, the self-paced module is still available, but Tarot class is closed because we've already started the live classes. But be on the lookout for my announcement for the Academy of 2025 because I'm telling you, I'm only taking a small group, and once it's full, it's full. And we're going to spend the entire year together, and I'm going to get you going in your own spiritual business, okay? At the end, we're going to talk about how to set up your own spiritual business, okay? I'm going to give you all my tips and tricks. I study people, I study psychology, I look at all this stuff, and I implement it, and that's what's gotten me successful. So I'm going to give you all of that information as well, okay? So y'all have a wonderful week. I will see you back here Friday morning, 9:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. And yeah, thank you so much. I love you. Mwah. Bye, y'all.